ADD. Okay. Yeah, copy your 3 locally and disaster for the country. You gotta keep from getting AIDS, don't you? Stay home and keep yourself to yourself. No, you said I'm gonna have to keep your mouth shut. Okay. I'm pretty good at that. Okay, anybody else later, man? Go now. That was your fault. Playboy is this thing. Hey, apparently it works. It works for me. Okay, well, situation 1 here at the compound. Of course, the country is just a mess. But anyway, yeah, fuel prices are going up just like they did back in 2008. It's the same deal. So just get ready for it and plan. That's all you can do. Heard about shortages for food and stuff, so everybody knows what to do anyway. So anybody else later, man, can now. Okay, does anybody have anything for the open net? Hey, Doc. Yeah, go ahead, Rick. Well, I heard something about the Missouri National Guard going down to the border, but I wasn't really paying attention. I was doing something else. What do you know about that? No, I don't know anything. Are they going to the border of Arkansas or Mexico? Down there on the United States border somewhere. Like I said, I really wasn't paying attention because I was busy, but I did hear them say that there was some Missouri National Guard going down to the border. Yeah, I hadn't heard anything about it. I'll look into it tomorrow, though, and try to let you know tomorrow night. Yeah, I just found that interesting. So, anyway, there's Keys to Eliza. KC5, okay. Yeah, go ahead. That's open, man. Well, I don't know if the Missouri, this is an article, and it's saying that the militia, and there's one Texas county on the border, it's like the sheriff, the 270, apparently the National Guard is not going there for whatever reason, and so the militia is going there. They didn't say what's on, where, what, but the sheriff is kind of like, yeah, come on. And, I wonder if that's what Rick is thinking of. Yeah, well, I saw an article where there was a sheriff down there that was deputizing citizens in the county to go down and secure the border. Yeah, I saw that too. There are several states that are sending their guardsmen down there to reinforce the border. I know that Christy Nome, was she South Dakota sent hers. Okay, so North Dakota, or is she North Dakota or South Dakota? North Dakota, isn't she? She's South Dakota. South. Oh, okay, so she's the Church County. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's all I remember. Okay, yeah, she's done some stuff in the last little while. Hasn't been too powerful, but she's been pretty good. Anybody else got anything? I hope everybody didn't miss Mr. Biden's reminiscences up in Scranton today. It was surely something you must tune into and watch if possible. Okay. Can you elaborate a little bit? I'd rather not. Okay, I don't blame you. Anybody else got anything? He was probably reciting eeny, meeny, miny, oh, who knows? Yeah, New York is going to take down the Thomas Jefferson statue. if you guys can, go ahead and carry on your conversation. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get up early tomorrow and try to fill the rest of my archery test. So, whoever gives their call sign next, I guess it's yours. It's TD0 on you. Okay. I have a business job. Is that guy has the pneumonia? It was TC7DQY. Okay, no, I can still off bad there. How about Paul with Paul? Still there? That's Paul in Arkansas. Let us see how far I can see. He's probably upstairs with his wife right now. So I didn't know we had any more of that. I don't know. So, okay. Thank you for how I can see. Hey, Papa Roger. Yeah, go ahead. Are you down at 3840 this morning? Oh, yeah. I was there getting free. I was there for, I don't know, just, I'd say about 20 minutes, that's all. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear you chime in there, so I thought I either missed you or you weren't there. Yeah, I went home before I had get up, so fix something, so, yeah, I was short time this morning. Okay, just curious. Well, Rick, can you talk to those fellas on 8 meters that early in the morning? Oh, I should be able to. They're, Bill's 20 over, and then there's another couple of guys that are S9 all the time. Your dad comes in, he's 10 over. Well, I guess you can hear him. He also be able to hear you. I mean, every time I get on 80, it's messing with Oh, I'll be darned. Yeah, I haven't chimed in. I just go down there and listen, and then at 10:30 I go up to 14,284. Look out, what's that? Now I'm getting 3840, so it's there's nothing I can't. That's early in the morning, ABB was supposed to be working, but later in the day, it doesn't, I don't believe. Okay, well, they get there 8, 10 o'clock in the morning, that's it. Yeah, they start fading away on me right around 10 o'clock, and by quarter after, they're pretty much gone. Well, that's them up. They always get they just quit. Hey, Don. Doc moved on, Maurice. Okay, I'm sorry. What was the 20 meter frequency you were listening to? 14,284, somewhere right around 10:30, maybe a couple minutes earlier. And what is that? This is N8SZM and KD0RSA. Me would get up there and shoot the breeze for a couple minutes. For the hard of hearing, that's 14,284. Thank you, sir. Some days I don't hear Mo, I don't hear Bob, either one. And then some days I hear Bob, some days I hear Mo, and very few days I hear both of them. So it's kind of a switch around. 14,284. Yeah, Bob comes home for lunch and then he chimes in for a few minutes. Oh, I guess we're there maybe about 10 minutes or so. Boy, you ought to see the doghouse, Roger. Oh, you picked it up good. And it don't even look like the same place. The floor does, but everything else it don't look, it looks totally different. tell you, you said you were painting. I tell you what, paint will do some amazing stuff. Oh man, I'm painting it that bright white. I found 6 gallons of it here that I've had hidden away for 6 or 7 years and forgot all about it. And pulled a layer of a tarp layer that built up on top of it, threw some thinner in there, and just stirred it up for, I guess about a half an hour, and then let it sit for an hour. And that stuff is working like magic, man. The whole place is real bright white now. You need to add some different colors for diversity. Yeah, the windowsills are all blue. So, and the closet door is blue, so there's a little bit of, just a little bit of contrast in there. So I like what he said about diversity. Well, I got diversity. I got me a black dog and a red dog. I hope you treat them equally. Oh God, I can't help but do that. Equality is the name of the game. No, equity. Yeah, equity, that's right, I'm sorry. Yeah, so we must all be equal, even if we're a bunch of dumb-ass lefties. Can't beat it. I read the other day, China is marching ahead with new hardware for the war that's coming, I suppose, whereas we're marching ahead with activism and wokeism in our army. In red high heels. Oh yeah, we're having diversity, wokeism, and all that good stuff in red high heels. We're kind of not really worried about that right now. And their children actually study in school and try to excel. Hey, now I want to tell you what, my stepdaughter is an absolute brilliant gal, man. When she was 17 years old, she was reading stuff and doing physics and everything else way far beyond anybody here. Now she's working at the VA up there in St. Louis. She started 2 years ago, and she already got a promotion. Well, we have a culture of education. You know, even some of the early pioneers were well versed in the history and the languages, the classics. Anymore, not so much. Oh yeah. I know. I got a buddy of mine who lives up in Iowa, and he's always talking about his 2 daughters that are in high school and all the wokeism that they're being taught in school. They bring it home. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you too that Lulu was in her 3rd year of high school, and they teach their kids how to shoot guns. Oh yeah. I handed her my 30-30, and she just started shooting as good as I did right off the bat. I go, where the hell did you learn that? And she goes, at school. Well, you know, kind of reminisce of the old 50s here. I told her she needs to go deer hunting with me. Somebody go deer hunting this year. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do what I've been doing, sitting on the front porch and watching the herd walk through my yard. Couldn't believe I counted 8 or 9 of them the other day. said he was just grim to the seat out there, something to you can burn it off your porch, like you said. Well, I don't know if you remember that little bird feeder I have out there next to the driveway where you were parked. I dropped some chicken scratch out there, and next day it was gone. And I said, I wonder what that was. So I dropped another bucket out there, and lo and behold, that's when I seen all them other deer. So I guess the one that was eating it brought the herd up here. I thought you can't feed deer in a hurry like we do here. Oh yeah, we can. Just have to stop 2 weeks before hunting season. Up here, deer are a pest. Yeah, they are down here too. My neighbor got 10 acres of corn and they're just ripping it up. Corn and venison. Okay, I got a clip. Y'all ready? Okay, so there was the guy that raped the woman on the train in Pennsylvania. Other passengers there witnessing, watching this illegal alien rape this woman on the train broad daylight. Now what goes through your mind to say, oh, I just interfere. I just figured out. Yeah, I saw that article too. I thought, geez, I'd have shot him, but that's just me. My first thought was, choke him out. A lot of the people that were standing around were feminists. Not one of them called 911. You've got to have some type of moral dilemma. I mean, go over there, kick him in the head, do something. Get him off the girl. But okay, so it just turned out he was an illegal alien, was supposed to have been deported in 2015. He's still here. The long story short, I'm still the passengers. What was going through their mind? That's that big city philosophy. They were scared. Is that what it is? Big city philosophy? Well, it's always been that way. Remember when the girl got raped outside the office building and they stood there and watched? There's nothing new here. It's the way humans become when they're packed in together. I just found an article. Man accused of raping woman on train as illegal immigrant was not deported despite history of sexual crime. Anyway, he brutally raped a woman, and commuters watched without intervening. Is living in the United States illegally and should have been deported in 2015. Comfort, Darby, Township, Pennsylvania. You know what? I don't care if Antifa or Black Lives Matter wipes that town out. I think they deserve it. They survive. I ain't there. They just try that now. You want to do it very well down there, would it? Yes, sir. What's flying here in West Virginia here on your damn pig is that? Yeah, he wouldn't have lasted too long down here at all. Yeah, I'd have called somebody, I'd have called my friends and here, hold my beer and watch this.